I'm so happy you're with me today. If you haven't been on my channel before, I'm Tish and this is Tish Loves Home, and welcome. Hey y'all, I thought it might be fun today for you just to run some errands with me. Probably will lead into the next couple of days because there's several things I have going on. But let me just tell you, it takes me forever to get out of the house lately. I don't know. I mean, I am like the queen of piddling. I can find more things to do around this house, especially days when I've got to do other things. So I'm finally getting out. I'm going to show you what I'm taking to the thrift store, and also I'm going to run by and drop some stuff off at the consignment store. I got a few things to pick up at Walmart. Then I'm going to go clean my dad's house. Seems like there's something else, but it's probably on my list, which I don't remember, but the list is in the car. These are the things that I have got on hangers to take to the consignment store. We have one in our town, and they just ask that you bring things on hangers. These are not my swimsuits. These were some of Caroline's, and then a few more things of hers down there. So they just like for you to call before you come to make sure they have room on their shelves. So I'm going to give them a call. And then these 3 bags are all donations. Some of it is mine, some of it's clients. I'm going to have more stuff tomorrow because I'm going to be working in another closet, but I'm going to go ahead and make this drop off this morning. And I do have my little friend with me. Hampton has, hey Hampton. He doesn't look real settled right now, but believe me, he will be good when I get in the car. He has major car anxiety. And when we first got him, I just thought, how am I going to take him anywhere? Because he just barked, squealed, you know, just total anxiety in the car. And the trick was this little crate, and I buckle him in, and I had to cover him up at first till he got used to it. But now I typically just use this to like block sun once we get in there and see. But he's so cozy in here, and I even attached this little water bottle for him, so if he gets thirsty, he can have a sip of water. So we're going to go run some errands together. I may take him in the bag there, we'll see, but off we go. Right, Hampton? We ready to go? Okay, here I come. So this is our local animal shelter. It's actually over here, and this is the thrift store part I go to all the time. Don't worry, I'm in the parking lot, perfectly safe. You just pull up here for your donation drop off, and then that metal building is the store. And they have things outside also. And then they have a little shed over there that's their holiday barn. And this is actually the front of the store. Usually all these places are filled. I'm surprised there's people parked along the road. But didn't find a whole lot today. I spent $5, so I'll share that when I get home. So my 3 little things today, I got these faux apples. I don't have any this big, and I think they'll be cute with my back to school stuff. They were $2. I don't know, after next year, when it's Caroline's last year in high school, I probably won't do it until I have grandchildren in school, so anyway, $2, I think I'll enjoy them next year. And I got this little red plate. It's so dirty. It was $2 for my plate rack. I'm going to stick it in the dishwasher. And I won't be using this bow, but I love these baskets that are flat on the back because you can put things in them and hang them on doors. And I just think they're so cute. And he gave me this for $1. So this was my big thrift store haul for today. $5 spent at the animal shelter thrift store, Tails End. So today I'm going to work on a closet, possibly 2. We are clearing out a space for some guests that will be staying soon. I think I've already taken some before pictures, so I'll be sure to share those with you. And then hopefully we'll get, I would love to get 2 of them done today. We'll just see how it goes. But anyway, I'm going to get Hampton loaded up, and we are going to hop on over and see if we can get some of these things taken care of. So Caroline and I made a little run into a thrift store unexpected last night, and I wanted to share with you some of our finds. And this one was the America's Thrift Store, and it's not the one in Auburn that we go to, but it's one in Prattville that we like. So got several new books. This is the author of Fried Green Tomatoes, and I've read several of her books and usually enjoy those. So we shall see about that one. Don't really know a lot about this one. It just sounded very interesting. So if you know something about it, tell me what you think. This is one that Caroline got, and I actually read this at one time. Didn't know she was interested in it, but we shall see. This one, I don't really know much about this author. I think I've maybe read a few of hers before, but this one sounded really interesting. And then also, this is one that Caroline got. Again, just sounded like something she might like. Not really recommending any of them because I haven't read them yet, but that's what we did. And then she got several just plain t-shirts. This is just a white one. That brand, I don't really know why she got a large unless she just wants to lounge in it. And it was $3.89. This is just a pink one. I think that's a Target brand, and it's $2.59. These are really cute on her. They are kind of loose on the leg, wider leg. So it almost looks like a little skirt. And they were $7.89. I'm probably a brand that, you know, that's the brand. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that's why those are a little more. This is just a little gray, like pullover. She'll wear something underneath it. It's cropped. $3.69. This one's so super cute. I don't know how much you're going to be able to tell with the way I'm showing it, but the sleeves are kind of full and it's a little cropped. Really cute for her. And that's the brand and that's the price. And then I hung a few of these up because I'm about to get ready to wash them. She got this cute little top, and it's that Free People brand, and it was $8.79. This dress we found by the dressing room as we were going in. It hadn't been put out yet. It is so cute on her. It's long. We are going to have it sewn together. I don't know why they make, I guess it's maybe a cover-up or something. I don't know, but we're going to have that part sewn together. She's going to have some beach pictures done for part of her senior portraits, and so that's one she will wear. And then I did buy this for me. I got rid of some black dresses, but I really like this one. It does have pockets. It's a Target brand. And it's an extra small, so I think it won't be quite as flowy as some of them. I'm sorry, I'm not letting y'all see me, but I just got up and my hair is so dirty. I cannot be seen at the moment, so I did want to show it before I started washing. And then I got these little pants. I hope that I'm going to love these. They are not Matilda Jane, but they do still kind of have that ruffle look. And they're cropped and they're gray, so I felt like with a lot of my school shirts, they would be really cute. And I can work in these too. And they were only $2.79. So I think I'm going to enjoy those. And then we ran in TJ Maxx. She's looking, oh wait, I broke a rule. This bunny was just too cute to me. And he was in the thrift store. I'm trying to be so cautious about the seasonal things because I'm not buying as much of that. I didn't buy anything at Valentine's. This is the only thing I bought for Easter. But I just couldn't resist him. He was $2.99, and I think I'm going to put him on the coffee table because I didn't put anything in there. And so I do have a place for him in mind. And look at his little buttons. Isn't that so cute? So I picked him up in there too. And then we had to run in TJ Maxx, and I'm not going to show that because that's part of a Mother's Day present. I got these cute little dessert plates for Easter. I've already got my table set, and we do use, you know, real plates for our lunch. But for dessert, I usually like to have something paper. So those are so cute. And then I picked up these napkins that I thought would be pretty by the place settings that I have. So, and then she got this dress. I don't know how much you can tell from just it hanging right here. It is so cute on her. She's going to wear it to a graduation. It's kind of got a little puff sleeve right there, but it fits her so good. Adorable on her. And it was only $16.99, and that's the brand. So that was our quick little start to spring break. We've got to get her an Easter dress, a couple dresses for a few things that we have coming up, but that's just a quick look. So this video is probably going to end up being everything. You know how I do this and that. So I'm back in the closet. This is going to be my final little clean out. I've already taken so many things. Right now I am cleaning out. I've been working on these shelves. I put my shorts up here and I cleaned these out. And I ended up putting like these are like mainly like football t-shirts that I wear during football season, specifically football. And then these are more just my Panther t-shirts. So I put those there because I'm not really wearing them a lot now, but if I need one, you know, easy to get to. And then the shorts up here, because this is starting to really get hot. I am going to go through these. I've already taken some off, and then I'm also cleaning this out. I think I can make a better use of this space. I want my shorts where I can see them, and the t-shirts that I'm wearing now, I still will be wearing some yoga pants, but not as much as it continues to get hotter. And then I do have this shelf right here, and I'm thinking there are going to be some things, maybe even like some of my dress pants that I'm going to add up here, and maybe even combine those and put yoga pants up there, and I'm going to move that bag because, you know, sometimes with stuff, you have to see it to remember that you've got it. Now, I know that sounds like common sense, but not everybody's that way, and I'm really not that way most of the time. I like things put away, but I have found that when it comes to some of these shorts and things, if I don't see it, I'm going to forget. And if I'm not going to wear them, they need to go. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning this out and then decide what needs to go here. We are just smack dab in the middle of our spring break. Well, not really in the middle, it's towards the end. And we decided that today would be our day at home to get some stuff done. So that's kind of what I'm fooling around with today before we do our last thrifting that we're going to do. Well, she's got to have an Easter dress, but anyway, we're going to do all that tomorrow, so I felt like I needed to get some of this done today. So y'all are just part of the random little stuff, and I've got so many things to share with you soon. Can't wait. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this finished. So I do keep this in my closet because I paint all the time. But it's out of hand. I don't need these many painting clothes. And when I was going through, I pulled some other things. So I'm going to go through these, and I'm just going to keep a few to go in there. There's no reason for me to keep this much stuff to paint in. Just a quick update. I did get rid of quite a few shoes. I have a few more clothing items in here and more shoes. Still have got way too many shoes. Really done a lot in here. I hope it looks like it. Just did some rearranging. I don't think we're going to have a whole lot more of like cold weather. So I wanted to go ahead and have my shorts out. And also, you know, when you're out shopping, you really need to know what you already have so you don't rebuy. So shorts are over here, and then these are more the maroon and gray, which you know, these are my school colors. So I don't think I really wear those a lot in the summer unless I'm wearing a school shirt, so I can see those there. And these are just some extra pants and things that I have that I did not hang. And these are more just like black church pants. I don't know that I might still want a pair of those, so I just left those there. But I did do a lot of cleaning up on this section and scaled these yoga pants down. I got rid of some. I put some up, you know, like for winter that were thicker. It's better. And then this whole shoe situation, it's better. I don't know that I still have way too many. But I do wear, you know, my little tennis shoes quite a bit. So I kind of wanted to keep those out. And then these little slide-on shoes, I mean, I wear them all the time. But I like different colors. So down here, I have really just more of those in lots of different colors. And then this is kind of the same. These are a little bit more, you can't really see them, I know. But these are more kind of like the ones I wear to church. They're more like wedges. They have heels, except for my little slides there. I kept those out. And then over there, I had too many. I do. Those are just more like little summer shoes that I don't wear them a lot. So if I don't wear them this year, I'm probably just going to get rid of them. I'm going to tell myself that. So that is a lot better. And then, of course, that. And then, you know, I have all my little Tilda Jane pants here, my little wide leg jeans. I have a couple of pair of jeans that I've got there. They've gotten a little loose, so I've bought a few new pair. But I do wear these, and then most of these will be things that I will be wearing throughout the summer into the fall. And then, of course, my dresses are here. I cleaned all of this out. It's much better. These just have like solid white shirts, and then there's a black one and a gray like that I wear underneath a few things that I have. So I like to keep those together so I don't have to dig through things. And then those are just some really like things that I might sleep in. I don't know. I wear those t-shirts quite a bit when I sleep, so I don't know. They may end up going. Probably have enough of that stuff, but we'll see. And then I just cleaned up everything up here. I did get another bin. It is not just like the others because they don't make those anymore. At least my Walmart didn't have them. But I kind of have it matching more of that one. And they are all labeled. So most of the winter stuff is there. And then I don't put up a whole lot of shirts. They typically stay out because I have room. But those are good. And then of course my little sweatshirt pile down here. And I probably will go through these soon. And some of the ones that are really, see, like this is a sweater that really should already be put up. I'll probably go through some of these again soon and let some of them go and just kind of see, you know, some of them are really thick, but I'm not wearing now. And then I do have some linen pants over there. We'll see how that goes with me wearing those. Haven't worn them a lot lately, so maybe time to say goodbye. But anyway, it is much better than it was. I did get rid of some things. Yes, I could get rid of more. But my closet, I mean, I don't have a big closet. You know, it is a walk-in, but you can't walk very far. I mean, it's not that big. It may be bigger than, you know, some people's, but it's definitely smaller than a lot of the clients that I've been in, much smaller than theirs. But I do try to make the most of the space that I have. I really like things to be in here, so when I'm getting ready, I can see it. I don't like putting a lot of stuff out in the dressers, and those mainly just have, you know, like winter pajamas and undergarments. I just don't like to keep a lot of stuff out there because I forget about it. I don't see it. So anyway, I think I am pretty well settled in here. We shall see. And of course, I just left these for now. These are all my patriotic shirts. I'm going to look through them and see if there's any that I just want to get rid of. But, you know, we'll have Memorial Day coming up. Well, that's in May. And then, of course, you know, 4th of July. And then, you know, there's Labor Day. And there's just lots of times that you wear. But I don't know. Caroline is telling me, no more. You don't need any more. And she's right. I don't. But I'm going to glance through these and just see if there's any that I want to let go of. Okay, so I wanted to share with you just a few little clothing items that we got at some of the thrift stores. We went towards the end of the week. I didn't do any filming while we were out because we had 2 days that we were kind of over in that same area. One day we were just kind of looking for like some new things, and we went in a few stores. Anyway, and the second day we did more of the thrifting. But this was one of those times that we went that we really, I wouldn't say that we just found all this great stuff. You know, that's just how thrifting is. I will say it's just really not quite as much fun as it used to be because thrift store prices have just gone up like everything else. But we did find some cute little clothing pieces, so I'm going to share those with you. And then I have a surprise at the end, so make sure that you keep watching. So Caroline found a lot of cute little things. This was from the Goodwill. I've got more underneath. I think this is where that's from. Yeah, no. This was from Lifesavers Ministry thrift store in Auburn, Opelika. Just a cute little like under top or exercise top to wear, and it was $2.99 there. I just picked up this Auburn t-shirt because I liked the way it felt. I thought it would be cool. It's thin for the summer. It was $1.49. This one came from Lifesavers for me. $2.99. I like the color and I like the sleeve, and that's a good brand. This one, I'm not sure that you're going to be able to tell exactly. Caroline got this one at Lifesavers. It was $2.99. It does like a little cross in the front, so she'd wear something underneath it, but just like a little, kind of like a little halter top deal. Not really halter top, but crop top. $2.99. I've been looking for some blankets that I'm going to put my dad's house on his couch because it's kind of a dark brown and I want to lighten it up some in there. So I found this one. It is a Threshold brand, so it came from Target and it was, I think, $6.49. This one came from Great America Thrift Store. This little sweatshirt Caroline got there and it was $5.29. Hampton is barking his head off, not sure what. That's the brand, but really cute. This is a little dress that she found, and I think it's a Lululemon dress. And it still has the new tags on it, I believe she said, but it was $8.49. Really cute for summer. She found this little Auburn shirt, and it was $3.19. Great material. Another Auburn shirt. We got a lot of Auburn things that day, I felt like. They do have Alabama things there too, even though it is in Auburn. So if you're over there, those thrift stores have some Alabama things too. If you're, in this state, an Alabama fan. This one's really cute, really soft. I love the light blue. And it was $3.99. This one came from Lifesavers. This is a really cute little top. It ties in the back. How much you can see that for Caroline, not me. And it was $2.99. This one was $3.99 from Great America's Thrift. That's one for her. She found this cute little white dress. This is kind of how it does in the back. And it was $7.99, and this one came from Goodwill. Really cute. She'll be needing a lot of white dresses next year for senior activities. And then I just got this white t-shirt to go under some of my little vests and things that I like to wear, a little undershirt. And it was a Target brand. This was at Goodwill for $2.49. Most of this stuff is hers, as you can see. I don't need any clothes, to be honest. There were a couple other things that I got that I may already have in the washer that I'm not seeing, but I'll share those later if I find them. This was $7.99, and this could be her Easter dress. Really cute. And this one she found at Goodwill. We looked everywhere for her an Easter dress. New stores all over, boutiques. She just had a really hard time. That was like one of the last places we went. So, and then I love this cute little crop top. It was a little bit more, it looks brand new. This is, of course, for her, not me. She was thinking with white jeans, and it was $6.99. Little exercise top that she found, kind of crisscrosses. These clothes smell so good. These came from Goodwill, but I keep smelling them as I'm going through. I think they're making some changes in that store. I did notice when I was over there, the bathrooms were super clean, the cleanest I've ever seen them be. But these clothes all smell so good that came from there. I'm going to wash them for sure. But I've never noticed that before. But anyway, they really do. They're doing something in there. They're about to open a new store over there. This one is actually in the Opelika area, but they are opening one, I think, next month in the Auburn area. Not sure exactly where that is because those are so connected, but two in that area. So this was $3.99. This one, still from Goodwill. I love this. This is hers. It's an extra small, but I love the way it's cut at the top. And that was like $3.99. And this is another one of hers. She found a lot of little tops like this to wear, exercise tops or with shorts. And it was $3.99 as well. And then this one is the last one, and it was $2.49, and it was the Goodwill. So another little top like that for her. And then the only other thing, I did pick up this plate. I'm going to put on my plate rack that's in the kitchen for summer. Sorry, I'm having a little technical difficulty. Something's going on with my little mic. So what I was saying is I'm not planning on doing anything here for the 4th this summer. I know that seems really early to be thinking about that, but I like to kind of plan ahead of what I'm going to do in the house. And I have some fun little things that I love to use just for summer that are really not patriotic necessarily. And so I am just going to do that. Probably put it up towards the end of May and just leave it up until beginning of August anyway. So I think that will be really cute. So I've tried to film this. This is the 3rd time, and every time the volume has been messed up. So I'm hoping this time we get it. So I have been wanting to, for a while, well, let me back up. For many, many years, when I would read my devotional and things like that in the morning, I would always like write scriptures or things on my hands or my arms. And people asked me about it all the time, which, that was good. I could share. It was just a little reminder to me, and I needed it throughout the day. And then, of course, it would kind of wash off. And so I always talked about if I ever, were to get any kind of tattoo, which I never had really thought about it much until the past couple years, that I would get something right here so I could see it all the time and just be reminded. And so I thought about doing it last spring. Didn't happen. And so a couple weeks ago, I just told Caroline, I said, we're going to do it spring break. I'm going to go get it done. So she said, why don't you do it in your handwriting? So that's what I did. Daddy, if you're watching, please don't be mad at me. I actually had a dream that he was mad at me, and he sent me a text that said something about, how about being honest, Tish? I was like, oh my goodness. My mother-in-law's not going to be thrilled either. I mean, I know how some people feel about tattoos. That's whatever. I mean, they don't bother me. I understand why they do bother some people. So, whatever side of the fence you're on, that's fine. I don't think there's anything harmful about it. But Caroline said, use your handwriting, and they can, put it on with your handwriting, and it'll be just like you would normally do. And I thought that's a great idea. So that's what I did. So here's my tattoo, and it says trust in him. And I did write it, and they did it for me, and I wanted it here because this is where I wear my watch normally, and when I look at my watch, I can see this, and it will just be a good reminder to me, because I am probably like a lot of you. Sometimes, I just forget that I'm not in control, and that just because things don't look the way I think they should look, that does not mean that God does not have a plan and that he is not working things for my good, even if I can't see it. And so I just felt like this was important to me. I need the reminder. And this is a bold move. This is a bold reminder to me that it's bold for me to do that, to trust in him. And I also think it will be a good witness. People are going to see it from time to time, and they ask me about it. I think it's just a good reminder to all of us that ultimately that's what we should do. So I am excited that I got it done. I have no regrets. I went to a little place in our town. I have a friend whose son works at one. It's called Dead Reckoning. And they were all super nice there. They just do a great job. They were sweet to me. I know they probably thought, it was a big deal to me because, I've never even thought about doing something like that before until recently. But we had gone to see them, I think it was about a year ago. My niece had gotten her ears pierced somewhere, and they got infected. and her ear was actually just like infected over the little earring that they put in her ears. And they were super nice, didn't charge us a thing. I mean, so good to her. And I had said, if I ever get a tattoo, I'm going to come back here, kind of in jest. But it has been in the back of my mind for the past couple of years. So that was my big secret for this spring break, I guess. I don't know. It probably won't be a big deal to some people, but to me it was. So I just appreciate you watching. So now you know a secret. And I hope that you will join me on the next one. We're going to be prepping for Easter. I've got to get some things going for that. I'm going to have a big crowd here. I have a graduation tea coming up. Caroline does have prom coming up. I don't know. I'll probably share a few pictures of her. She's got a beautiful dress. I'm excited for her. And then I will be working on some wedding things with a friend of mine. So there's a lot of things coming up, and I hope that you will subscribe, like, and join me for the next one.